Oh, here we go.
FBI, open up!
Womble, first one through the door. Hitting the explosives there. What's going on, guys? There they are, there they are. I just saw going full auto. I know somebody else was there. I heard several more, though. You see, I'm looking over on Twitch right now, and I don't see them all register. I know you guys had more. But I am seeing Redneck Atheist come through there. Womble going full auto. That must have been the 3 there. What's going on, gentlemen? Got you guys over on the stack.
FBI, open up!
Last one in. Steven Riffle pulling up the back of that 4-man stack. There we go. Mr. Riffle himself. Howdy, howdy, sir. So, lots of stuff going on here. Wow, okay. Hey, McBride's out there in Oregon. Cool, man. Looks like you're having fun there. Pacific Ocean is indeed very, very cold. Steven Riffle saying, wait up, guys. He's pulling up the rear. You made it in, though. You made it in. Catching up here, let's see. So McBride was at the Tillamook Creamery, and there was a there's a flat out dude with a beard and a dress over at the Tillamook Creamery, huh? So Tillamook Creamery, did you get to see ice cream or did you get to see cheese? Do they sell milk? Like their ice cream and cheese is the only things that I know of. But I imagine being a creamery, they probably have all kinds of dairy products. But I feel like those two things are what they actually distribute most. Redneck Atheist says last person in the stack buys the drinks. Of course, that is unless you have your challenge coin on you. That gets you passed up over from having to buy the drinks. It's your safety shield, guys. All right, so let's see here. I have got Redneck Atheist, as usual, coming in with our call to action. And hopefully Redneck Atheist can keep his sanity through this one. Chirp, chirp. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, and add notifications because I have a cricket, chirp, chirp, in the baseboard of a wall, chirp, chirp, and it's driving me insane, chirp, chirp. I feel for you, brother. That really sucks. It's been a long time since I've really had any kind of bug problem. You don't really find too many bugs up in Colorado. I guess bugs like oxygen, and they don't really hang out up here all that much. Which makes it really nice when you go out in the evening time. You don't have to worry about like mosquitoes or anything like that. That's really cool. We don't have to worry about crickets all that much here. I do feel for you though, because I have lived in the South plenty, and we've definitely dealt with stuff like that. Hopefully you find that sucker though. You got to evict him. Get him out of here. All right, we got Cthorlu coming in as 042. There we go, calling it out. Coin number 042. That reminds me, guys, I still have to update for the month of August. I need to update my entire list. So if you guys go check out tangopapadelta.com, that's going to be outdated. Don't go with that as its latest. In fact, I had one coin I sent out this weekend, so I need to update everything. We need to get that information out there. Going full auto. What's going on, sir? He's got nothing imported. If it's him. We're not importing anything, huh? Cthorlu saying, okay, so Cthorlu has something interesting going on here. He has multi-tracks getting worked into OBS, which seems to be like orders of magnitude above my head to understand when it comes to streaming here. So he figured out how to do multi-track via OBS. Very interesting. So he's putting game on track, webcam on track, a master track, and like there's, I can imagine several options inside my head right now, but I'm not quite sure of all the extent of the possibilities out there. Let's see here. So Cthorlu says, well, if I get into a firefight at Fanny's where I have some kind of tip or trick or something to highlight like Ty on the stage, then I can remove all the TTV noise, which makes for good Twitch. Very interesting. Guys, we'll have to check out and see what Cthorlu does with all this. That sounds like some wizardry right there. Some pure wizardry. McBride Motorsports coming in. Okay, so Tillamook is doing cheese and ice cream there. All right. I'm hoping they got you some free samples. Ooh, camera skin. Come on, camera, focus in on me here, right here. Heading back to Indy Thursday, says McBride. Hopefully you got some business out there you're taking care of, man. McBride, if you're not sticking around here for very much, man, I hope you have a good night. Hope that drive treats you well. Have some fun along the way. Stop off in cool places, you know. Don't just drive straight through and take in just the boring highway. Gotta enjoy it, man. Shadesy coming in. What's going on, sir? Shadesy, welcome to you. Redneck Atheist attempted to break out the crowbar. Are you sure he's in the baseboards? Is that what it is? Maybe that's his infill spot. That's how he gets into the house there. He's found a way in, and it's right behind your baseboards. The real bad thing about it is you gotta be able to use like echo sonar location to find out where those guys are. And sometimes those chirps, they'll like echo off the walls and really throw you off. Like you can't find them. Those crickets, man, they can hide from you. They can throw their voice, right? They're throwing the chirp over in that direction, get you looking. Those crickets, man, that's what I'm saying. What other news have we got going on, man? So, Battlefield 6, getting really excited for Battlefield 6. So far, just as a spectator. But I do believe here on the 7th, which is going to be the next time we stream, Battlefield 6, we are a go for the open beta early access for Battlefield 6. So that's going to get real interesting. I got to get things set up here. Big shout out to Smurfy. Smurfy hooked us up because I just completely passed on all the key stuff for the drops when that was happening here. So thank you so much, Smurfy, hooking us up here. We will be able to play Battlefield 6 on Thursday, early access style, open beta. I'm hoping it runs well on my stream. We shall see. Playing a new game is always kind of a roll of the dice for me. I don't know what it is at this point. I guess the rig might be getting a little old, or at least portions of the rig. Gonna need to beef some stuff up here. Shadesy coming in. When are you gonna rock the GZW shirt on stream? Ooh, calling me out. I've got it upstairs. I should probably go throw it on. I should. It does have to be for a Gray Zone Warfare stream. Unless we want to rep Gray Zone Warfare as we're playing a different game, that's always an option as well. Because the discussion is, the viewership, the playership, I think the metrics were at a lull for Gray Zone Warfare. Yeah, we're at that really, really soft point in the development cycle where we are like really far away from when the last update dropped, and we're kind of really far away from when the next update is going to be talked about. So it's really quiet on the Gray Zone Warfare front. Guys, we got to gin up some excitement here. Gray Zone Warfare is still a fun game to play. We got to get creative here. We got to do some fun things. Cthorlu coming in over there. Watch, he only chirps when you're more than 10 feet away, so you never know exactly where he is. Except for when the combat circle, the combat zone circle pops up on the map. Okay, so he chirps. You get the red circle come up on the map, then you got to go find him. Steven Riffle coming in. I am so hyped. Got a good feeling about this one. Then again, I had the same feeling about 2042, but I guess I like the gamble. You know, I don't know, man. I don't think 2042 had this many eyes on it. Right, 2042, we were just expecting another good Battlefield. Nobody was really watching. They dropped kind of a turd on us. But I don't think anybody was expecting it. It's kind of like that thing, you know, they did that to us so that when they're coming out and they announce a new one, we're like, okay, yeah, right. Fool me once, fool me twice. I can't be fooled again. Everybody's watching now, expecting them to drop a turd. And so what they got to do now is they have to take that feedback into account. They have to try to satisfy the player base. And here's the thing that I'm thinking, man. It's coming at such a good time here Call of Duty has done so much to alienate their player base. Like, I don't know what the percentage is, right? Percentage-wise, how much of the player base would they lose to a good Battlefield that gave them those old feelings? I think Battlefield 6 was looking to come to market, seeing the shift, and wanting to target Call of Duty's player base right here, right now. They're gonna snatch them up because, I mean, I saw the map for the Battle Royale. This thing is real, and it looks pretty good. So if they're trying to really eat Call of Duty's lunch, I think they've got the ticket on hand to be able to do so. Shadesy's wearing his. You're wearing your Gray Zone Warfare t-shirt. Yeah, it is a grunt style t-shirt, man. Grunt style t-shirts, they use a good chassis. I really like it. There's some high quality t-shirts. Yo, King Rigid coming in. Tango! What's going on, Rigid? How you, sir? And happy Tuesday to you. Let's see here. Red Deck Atheist coming in. Friggin' bastard of a cricket there. The enemy knows stealth, and they're masters of tactics. That's how they evolved, man. They've survived to be able to evade capture, to evade death. Shadesy coming in saying that 2042 was hot trash. You know, and I gave 2042 probably more hours than I should have to like redeem itself. It was definitely like a buggy drop at first. So the launch wasn't all that great. I kept playing through it though. I wanted it to be good. And just conceptually, it never lived up to being a Battlefield title. It was not good. And it never would be. You would just have to scrap it all together and change the game in order for it to be good. So I'm glad that we're moving on from it. Hopefully Battlefield 6 sets us right here. King Reggie coming in. I'm good. How's the game? How are you? So, I mean, we're talking about Gray Zone Warfare. There was a patch that was just dropped. I do want to feel just exactly what's different in the patch. And the main thing that I want to see is if we're still tripping over logs. I want to get out there. I want to break brush through the jungle. And I want to see if we're having the mobility issues or if they actually have fixed that up. Yo, Ghostface Killa, what's going on, sir? Ghostface Killa over there on the red side. Hey, Cap, how are things? What are we up to tonight? We are going to be rocking out some Gray Zone Warfare. Let's see. So we're not going to be doing the 0 to hero, although I do suppose that's an option. I'm looking at my guy here. And he is rocking this AK-308 that I picked up on our last 0 to hero run. I think we might be stashing some of these weapons here, man. We brought back some good stuff. We haven't offloaded it into our stash yet, though. Yeah, we had some pretty decent looting there. Of course, helped out by Womble. Womble has become Sherpa Supreme in Gray Zone Warfare. The guy knows every little detail of everything. Hey, yo, we got, I'm going to try to pronounce this. Not sure I'm going to hit it. So please, if I get this wrong, I've got Kagri. I know that's not right. That's what it's looking like though. Coming in over on that vertical on YouTube. What are we talking about tonight? We are talking about Gray Zone Warfare tonight. We're talking about Battlefield 6 tonight.
FBI, open up!
There he is, Mountain Man B. You, sir, have got the side door there. You guys are now converging in on two different axes. Welcome to you, Mountain Man B. Now, Mountain Man B, you're going to be playing some Battlefield 6, are you not? We got Battlefield 6 coming up in a couple days here. Damn, wanted the snacks? Yeah, we had the first four-man team come in through the front door there. It's all about timing if you want to try to get those snacks. It's all about timing or ginning up your buddies to jump in the stack with you. That's how we go. Battlefield 6, we are hyped. Absolutely hyped here. Kim Rito coming in over on the red side. What's going on, Kim Rito? Womble saying that I wouldn't say I know everything. Womble, I would disagree with you, man. I have zero evidence that that tells me otherwise. In fact, it would not surprise me at all to hear that you've developed Gray Zone Warfare. You're a developer. You're probably the developer. You know it that deeply. Ghostface Killer. Excellent. Let's do work. And by let's, I mean you. It is going to be something of a lift here. It's going to be something of a lift tonight. Like I was saying, we're just kind of in that cycle for Gray Zone Warfare. Guys, I can't wait till we start hearing some good things about 0.4. Gosh, it's August. We got September. We got October. How far away are we from 0.4? I desperately would love it if Madfinger Games would tighten up their cycle. If they would drop us like a 0.5 in between. That gives us some good updates to play with. And do them on like 3-month cycles rather than 6-month cycles. I would love it. That would be great. But I don't know what happens behind the scenes. I don't know what the development schedule's like and what the business decisions are that drive a 6-month update cycle. Maybe Womble can tell us. I'm sure Womble knows what's going on there. Oh, Mountain Man B. Hold on a sec. Mountain Man B is saying that it is 1 a.m. over there. He's going to be filling up on all that coffee. Mountain Man B saying, already loving the steps Battlefield 6 is taking to prevent the hacking. We have seen some good stuff there. And actually, thank you for reminding me. I got to get that all set up on my system before Thursday. Otherwise, we'll have a section of the stream just dedicated to setting up crap. But yeah, I gotta hit the BIOS and I gotta change up some settings on that because they are taking those steps to keep the hackers out. Kagri over there on the vertical saying that your voice is like a WWE announcer. Maybe I have a retirement plan after this. As soon as I'm done streaming here, maybe I go to the WWE and we can start announcing. Do they call it are they the color announcers? Is that what they call it? They're not the play-by-play, right? Color commentator. That's the word for it. So they tell you all the cool stuff. Whereas your play-by-play guy has really got to be on it, just announcing everything that is happening. No, I got to sprinkle on the fun color commentary. Mountain Man B is saying that his payment for the upgrade to Founders Edition for Bellum got taken out today. So now just waiting for that email, that NDA email to be sent. Mountain Man B is a founder now over on Bellum. Welcome, sir. Hey, joining the club. Welcome. Hopefully I run into you on the battlefield out there then. Bellum is another one that we should be looking out for the timeline on, right? Founders playtest should be coming up. And when is the end of summer? Have I missed something? I have not heard what the timeline is for a Founders playtest for Bellum. Soon is what they say, huh? They're saying soon? Okay. Kim Rito is also playing Gray Zone Warfare. Also, some area I didn't explore, just those areas that kill me instantly. Yeah, so I guess we'll see what happens with the AI since they just pushed out a hot fix there. Little patcharoo. There's always a chance that the AI got changed up somehow whenever they push something out like that. Country 93 coming in. What's going on, sir? Yo. How you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Cathorlo's coming in over on the red side saying that Womble is 1,000% an insider. Just who he is, though. I bet that's why he wouldn't talk, because we'd recognize him. Guys, I don't know if you remember, we caught just the smallest glimpse of Womble's voice when he was local voiping somebody else in our map. I heard his voice. Womble coming in and saying, if I remember correctly, 0.3 was meant to be more of lore PvE update, but they swapped it around for the PvP that we got, or I'm completely wrong. You are completely right, Womble. I do recall that being the case. We were looking at that lore PvE update. Mara decided to pull a switcheroo on everybody, and that was a very, very good choice. So, I mean, we got the really good 0.3 updates. What I'm hoping for is 0.4 is going to bring everybody back as well. Man, there has to be something gameplay specific, right? We got to see some updates to gameplay, I think, to keep people really engaged and coming back for 0.4. I'm crossing my fingers. I hope that they do it. I've got faith in the team. These guys are really good. But I'm hoping they got something really hot cooked up here as they're thinking about 0.4. Country 93, nice. The new patch in Gray Zone Warfare. Anything good? We shall see. I did a brief look through of the patch notes here. Really, what I'm looking for is some of that more streamlined gameplay. I am going to keep an eye on my frames because my frames have been really, really crappy for a good long while. I hope we can change that up. And then I want to see if mobility is a little bit better. They have been promising that they were going to make mobility better, so they're going to stop all the clipping on, smaller branches, rocks, things like that on the ground. So we'll be running through the woods and seeing how much stuff we get caught up on there. And then, yeah, go find some places to take down. We have Abdul Rahman coming in over on the vertical side, all the way from Egypt. What's going on, sir? Welcome to you from Egypt. Steven Riffle coming in. I love Gray Zone Warfare, but the game loop gets dry after playing 3 wipes. Well, sir, you have played 3 wipes. 3 wipes will do it. If they are taking feedback, if they're listening, I think one thing that has driven that has kind of shortened the life cycle of the freshness of the game is going to be just how easy they made it to turn in tasks. They've made it super easy to turn in tasks, which, as you start out as a player, is just like, it's a hit of dopamine, man. You can rush through and just absolutely speed run all of those tasks. And that's cool. But then what do you do after you've completed all of the tasks? That's the conundrum that we all fall into as players of Gray Zone Warfare. Okay, we got Lucifer 925 coming in over on Kick. What's going on, sir? Welcome to the green side. The green side checking in. Lucifer, welcome to you, sir. Cathorlu says there needs to be some kind of additional progression that players can work on with some kind of accompanying loop to support it. So, I mean, let's take a look at the big boy on the block, Escape from Tarkov. What brings people back to Escape from Tarkov time after time after time? Or what keeps them engaged for such a long period of time? And then how can we improve Gray Zone Warfare to either replicate that or in some way introduce a new type of mechanic that's going to add to that, right? So in a couple things that I can think of straight off the bat, task progression. If you do a comparison of task progression on Escape from Tarkov to Gray Zone Warfare, the task progression is really, really slow in Escape from Tarkov. And that might not be the worst thing. Going through and knocking this all out fast, while it feels really good because you can progress really quickly, it's like that instant hit of dopamine. It fades really quickly. We need to drip drab it out there. Just little bits of dopamine here and there. Make it a little bit more difficult to do. Tarkov, I mean, you got to go in and out of servers to different maps. We are talking about more maps there. Yeah, so you got to go in and out of servers, going to different maps to knock out tasks. So you're kind of limited as to what tasks you can do when you are inside of a server in Escape from Tarkov. So that really slows down your progression there. What else is going to do it? I mean, you have the progression of your hideout as well, right? So that's a completely different mechanic. People want to get out there and they want to find items for their hideout. They want to build it. That hideout makes the gameplay a little different, right? It's a little bit more supportive. So there's something there. There's definitely more things that we can think about to add to the game to kind of stretch out the experience wipe to wipe. Right now, we're in a very tight play loop. It's very quick. It is over in a jiffy, and then you got to wipe in order to start it over again. We need to figure out a way to stretch it out, and hopefully they're noodling that through. Hopefully they have some game plan in mind here for, you know, larger features that they plan to add. And in my mind, I hope it would come in like a 0.5. I would like 3-month cycles. Drop us a feature. Don't give us the entire update. We don't need a gigantic leap forward here. Just something nice to switch up how we play. Give us a taste of something new in between. I think that'd be nice. Let's see here. So Sergeant 0311 coming in. I'd like to see them get rid of the other factions in PvE. I suppose that's an option. I mean, it doesn't really matter in PvE, right? But I mean, I can still see that working in Tarkov, right? Tarkov, you still have the other factions. In some cases here, on the PvE side, you could have those tasks related to other factions. So, I mean, the other factions can still add a different dynamic. At this point, it's kind of, you know, 6 one way, half dozen the other. They're all kind of the same. They could all be wearing the same patch out there. It doesn't really matter on PvE. But yeah, they could use it to I don't know. There we go. Guy who's hairy getting us running up in here. Boy, I could use a little bit more cardio in my life. Thank you for reminding me of that, by the way. Ghostface Killer coming in. Let's make that grass grow green battle. Hey, what makes the grass grow green? Let's see here. Redneck Atheist coming in. What keeps people engaged with Tarkov? Masochism. You're not wrong, Redneck Atheist. They have made the game such a pain in the ass. Like some of these things that we're talking about, the ease to turn in tasks on Gray Zone Warfare, while that makes the play loop really, really short, they don't make it a pain in the ass. Tarkov makes it a pain in the ass. It's something that stretches the experience out a lot longer, but boy, it gets under your skin. You really do have to be masochistic to really, really enjoy Escape from Tarkov. And then all of you guys are sadists for watching it because you enjoy watching masochism. There we go. Steven Riffle says that they need dirt bikes or a side-by-side, in my opinion.
2 hours later.
Womble hitting us up with those 2 hours late. Hey, pretty good there, man. Hitting us up at the half hour on the dot there. You know what that means. Womble is sitting there in server with his knife out, waiting to stab me in the dingus as soon as I get in there. I know your game. I saw you guys chatting before I was jumping
Bravo
on.
6. Going dark.
Whee! What's going on, Willie? Willie jumping up in here. How you doing, sir? Mr. T23. Yeah, some ground transportation. I would agree with Mr. Riffle there. Some ground transportation would be nice. I do think that's going to take some development if they would ever have some sort of plans for that. That would be quite an effort, yeah. Thorlu coming in. Vendors having more than one type of requirement as well to level up. Turning in tasks only at cops. Remove the circles. Give player stats to work on. Let us go back to mainland. Okay. I can see something like that. Jarhead making his way in, sir. What is going on, Jarhead? Hey, Jarhead, what kind of stuff have you been doing to keep Gray Zone Warfare fresh? If anybody can be given some examples of what to do with Gray Zone Warfare during these times of kind of a quiet lull in the segment here, Jarhead's the man. Jarhead knows how to do it. One of the more creative Gray Zone Warfare players. Cathorlu coming in, also expanding on the bad PMC systems to have the team swap dynamics. I could see that getting pretty contentious. That'd get heated. That'd be good. blood, bright red blood, Ghostface Killer, hitting it straight out of the park. That is correct. And somehow that feeds the grass, makes it grow green. Redneck Atheist, really good at pointing out the verbiage that I use here. It is a pain in the ass, sir. Escape from Tarkov is really good at stretching it out. What about canted sights? Ooh, we didn't get canted sights with this patch, I don't believe. Canted sights, I am hoping, is on the menu here very soon. Hopefully with 0.4. Canted sights would be a nice upgrade to how we use our rifles. Jarhead saying that ground transpo would ruin Gray Zone, destroy performance. I can definitely see that hurting performance quite a bit. I don't have all that much performance to spare. Can't be having that happen. Stephen Riffle says, I can already see the jank if vehicles were implemented in Gray Zone Warfare. Are we talking like some cheesy play styles? Cthulhu says that ground transpo would be abused if they added in. Okay, so we are talking about Battlefield 6 as well. You guys know about like the crazy stuff you can do in Battlefield with transportation, right? Ground transportation, air transpo, fighter jets. Don't tell me you guys haven't seen the tank on a fighter jet flying around shooting stuff with a tank. There's crazy stuff that can happen when you have more elements like that added. Battlefield 6 kind of makes it fun. That kind of stuff, yeah. Although way out there, you're like, holy crap, I just put an Abrams tank onto an F-35 and we're going around destroying things. Now, of course, Gray Zone Warfare, that's not like, it can't happen that way here. Yeah, Redneck Atheist says that Jarhead makes himself a menace to keep things fresh. That's one way of doing it, yeah. Jarhead's doing a Vietnam gear, guns, med, and food run only. So he likes to limit himself. He likes more of a challenge. Ground transpo would turn this into Call of Duty. There's a lot of stuff they would have to do to turn this into Call of Duty, my friend. There's a wide chasm there. I'm not sure ground transportation is going to close that gap quite so quickly. Maybe as soon as I can run around like Nicki Minaj in Le Mans. I need to be the La Mangese Nicki Minaj here. Then I think we're getting a little closer.
Insert Top Gun anthem.
Where's my Top Gun anthem?
Shadesy coming in with that resub for 3 months there. Insert Top Gun anthem. There it is. That's all you gotta do, man. Ask and ye shall receive. You guys come and give it to us there.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Hey, there we go. Shadesy hitting up Jarhead. Pew! Straight on the forehead with that gifted sub. Thank you so much, Shadesy, my man. Okay, so a couple things to mention then. We had Shadesy coming in for 3 months there, so I do have to give the speech at least once every stream here. As you are now with us for 3 months, and now Jarhead is with us for 1 month, you guys are working your way towards being fully coined members of the unit. This is the unit Commander's Challenge Coin. This goes out to you if you are with us for 8 months. This comes to you in the mail in a hand-addressed envelope by yours truly. If you guys want to see just how crappy my handwriting is, you guys get the coin, you guys will see that. I do handle all of these myself, sending them out to you. So, kind of fun to have that there. That is our logo in 3D relief with that maroon enamel beret and the flash of the 2nd Battalion, 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment. On the backside there, we have our paratroopers logo with this little plate over here. Each and every one of these suckers are individually numbered. And you guys, from time to time, will call out your numbers here. I did see Quathorlu's up in here, and he's got 042. I've got 082 myself. I wonder, I know we've got some out there who have some really, really low numbers there. We got some single-digit coin holders out there in chat right now. Let's see here. So, we got to optimize the game. I'm seeing that. Optimization would be a big thing. Ghostface Killer says that a Vortex with a T1 canted would be awesome, or canted with the open sights. Open sights, it depends on how they play. Right now, I feel like the open sights are they're kind of top tier, man. I love the open sights. And if they play the same way as they're canted, that's the way that I'd want to keep it. I'm a fan of the red dot. I like the red dot, particularly at night. That T1 is awesome. The T1 also works really well as an offset too, right? So if you go 45-degree canted, you throw the T1 on there, I think it's acceptable. It's a good way to go. If you think about it, that T1 works really well at night under nods. But that T1 is not going to get you zoomed in. You're not going to be able to scope in anywhere and see at a distance. And at nighttime, you might need to flip up the nods and switch back over to your main scope. So let's say, for example, you had the Razor HD on your main. Canted, you had your T1, right? You're flipping your nods up and down, trying to, get a good feel for what's around you. For the most part, you're running canted with your nods down and you're schwacking dudes at close range. But maybe you want to take a look off to a checkpoint, 200-300 meters out.
2 hours later.
We're getting a little bit further here. We're getting a little bit further, Shadesy. We're going to get going. I'm on a roll, man. Let me finish my thought here. All right, so we're trying to get a view out, 200-300 meters out. Pop your nods up, switch back over to the Razor HD, and you're straight on it. I think that would help out, particularly in the way that I use my optics, my night vision at night. I could see that working out really well. That's what I would think. Jarhead just did a no chopper run. No chopper run going over 4K in distance. My man here ran the entire length of the island over and over again. Smurfy kicking his way in here. Smurfy got the back door there. Perfect timing, Smurfy. Not everybody gets the back door, but you, sir, are lucky tonight. And I'm going to take it there that you didn't hear my shout out, Smurfy. Big shout out to Smurfy, hooking us up, getting us in on the Battlefield 6 open beta early access. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for that. We will be doing that on Thursday. And Smurfy, I hope to see you out on the battlefield. But if I see you out there, just know I will not hesitate. Sergeant 0311 is going to want 0311. That means I'm going to have to order some more coins. We're going to have to order quite a few of them. Hey, there we go. Steven Riffle coming in with the 10 gifted subs there. As usual, Steven Riffle coming in and dropping subs, making it rain up in here. There we go. Let's get in the game. Let's do it. Steven Riffle has commanded us. Guys, keep an eye over on the goals then.
Get to the chopper!
We have to get to the... Hey, let's get to that chopper. Keep an eye on the goals, guys, because we just had Steven Riffle drop 10 on us. We are 43 away from our subs goal there, and on our subs goal is when we do the giveaways. All right, guys, I suppose that's enough chat. You guys have let me know that I have yammered on for too long here. We're going to need to get in the game. How much do we want to bet that Womble is going to be waiting there right in front of me? Are we taking bets? I'm thinking yes or no. That's probably where we go there. And for you guys in the EU, I'm going to have to point out, this is not gambling. I'm not giving anything away for you guys being right. Let's check it out. And we shall be getting to the chopper. Jarhead saying that canted had been talked about, but not a guarantee because of issues that they are having. I would be sad. I would be very, very sad there. Guys, we got that level 4 hype train. Keep an eye on that. Thank you so much for kicking that off. Steven Riffle, appreciate you, sir. Oh, and he is here. Look at that. Why are my frames like 24? Wait, who else is here? Who else is here? What is going on here? Shadesy's here. Oh my God, you guys ended up here in the same one. Hey, what's going on? Hold on a sec. Hi. All right. We got the whole gangs here. Yeah, everybody's up in here. Smurfy saying that Tango ain't missing out. Not on my watch. Brother, you came in clutch. Okay, so my frames are absolute dog crap right now. Something's wrong. I'm pulling 19 frames. Surely it's because I had my DLSS off. Wow, my DLSS is not. Whoa, hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh no. Wait a tick here. This is not good. I can't turn my frame gen on. Something. Huh. Available if Fidelity FX frame generation is off. Okay, so Fidelity frame gen is now turned off. Okay. DLSS frame gen, let's turn that on 2 times. There we go. Hey, all right. We're getting it fixed up. Sergeant 0311 says that I need to optimize. Yes, I do. We are. I feel like we've been really unoptimized here for quite a while here. Shadesy says, I hope you know that I'm on 180 ping here right now. Well, I appreciate you coming in on that 180 ping to hang out with us. Big mountain skier coming in with that resub for 3 months there. Working his way up to that 8-month point. Yo, Big Mountain Skier, thank you so much for the 3 months, man. It has been a blast so far. And it's going to continue to be a blast. Steven Riffle, okay, so we're talking about graphics cards here? Yeah, if you guys want to check in and see what kind of hardware I got a command for that one here. Big Mountain Skier, slowly but surely, I want that coin, brother. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it there. Okay, so. Oh, wow. I've turned on the frame gen. Okay, it looks like it's warming up. Woo. Yeah. We've still taken a hit. It's not complete dog water now. It's more like 50 frames, which is... It could be a lot better than that. All right. I need to start switching up my stuff here. Because a lot of this we picked up. Let's see. You know what? I think all of this should be good to go. I want to stash the 308 if I can. Do I have any room? Let's turn on the ears. Getting loud up in here. Can I stash my 308 in a plate 6? That is gnarly. I forgot that there's so much space on that. That is crazy. Okay. AK 308, let me go ahead and stash you up in the plate 6 then. I need a little bit of room to operate here. Where did my M4 go? Don't tell me I lost my M4. No, I think all my stuff is down here. Drop the bag. Oh, there's my M4. And all these PGR kits. Goodness gracious. What is this going to do for me? It's taking up a lot of space at the moment. Okay, Type 2. Yeah, good on the Type 2. Steven Riffle, that train is going there. Hype chests are on the way. Choo-choo! Steven Riffle says, Tango, my friend bought 2 5090s from Best Buy. Wait. What do you mean by FDs? You're not talking about Founders. Really? Dude, I should be able to order them, man. Best Buy is those are the guys that actually have the Founders editions. At MSRP, there's no way, man. There's no way. That sounds impossible. Are the 5000 series just that riddled with issues? Are those the ones with issues? So the Founders editions I had heard were melting connections. Now I don't know if that goes to other 5090s made by other manufacturers, but I would like to get one nonetheless. If we melt it, we melt it, but let's see. Need to clear some of this stuff up. Let's go to, I'll just go straight back to Gunny here. 545, okay. Get you up on out of here. Where did that other magazine go? There it is. You know what? Hey, these PGR kits, there's so many of them here. I need to be using this stuff. I need to clear it out. Grenades. There we go. I've got the grenades. And I think we've learned we want to put extra ammo up in our pockets. Yeah, the EMT should be up here. Up in my M2. Got to locate my mags. Gosh, this whole thing is just such a mess now. We'll do a sort. Let's figure this out. Did I stash my M2 away? Is that what happened? Or maybe it was a plate 6. Ah, there it is. Okay, so these were my mags. Found it. Let's throw on some shades. You know what? Amp? No. Let's get the fast MT. There. Now we're looking at operatory. Okay, top up the cache. That's going to help out a bit. Let's add a tracking tag to my guy here. Where the hell did my nods go? I don't know if that was the set that I was working with before here, but we'll use it now. Okay, so we got nods, we got keys. I need green tip. Where's all my ammo at? Okay, and we will run a little heavy, but maybe just a bit. Okay, how's that? How's that? That's still plenty of ammo. But we could potentially get ourselves in a spot of trouble there. Okay, so Smurfy's saying that 50s had massive issues with driver updates. They did with this game, yeah. I don't know if that was that the same with other ones? Ghostface Killer was gifted a month from McBride, but had no idea how to link back up. Yeah, Ghostface, sometimes YouTube, I don't know what goes on over at YouTube there. They don't make it very easy on us. All right, another gray. I'll take my pate. Actually, no. Let's get the pork. Let's get the pork. Let me throw my pate back in. All right, so medicals. Hey, medicals are looking pretty tight there. We're down a bit on a surge kit, but that's doable. Man, we doubled up. Once we threw this EMT up in here, yeah, medicals are looking pretty good. But that does remind me, I need to get... Where's my big guy here? Get our QR kit up in the TAS. This still needs our large items. Okay, looking good. Looking good here. I'm gonna need to find some area that we're gonna run in. Let's hit Nerith. We got some guys who are hitting it from the north side. Let's go south side here. Delta 1, let's go do it. FMJ is all that I need. Green tip is overrated, says Jarhead. Hey, man, we know that you like the challenge. That's the name of the game, right? Steven Riffle's going to gift something in the chat. Whoa! Oh. Gift in the chat. Guys, take a look at TangoPapaDelta.com here. Let Steven Riffle know what you guys would like to see gifted out. We got plenty to choose from up there, man. T-shirts, hats, desk mats, flags, all sorts of things. Go give it a look. Throw it up in chat there. All right, Nerith is ours. Jarhead says that green tip is for spray and pray, no aim. If you aim crappy, can be used. Hey, you just described my gameplay there to a T. That is exactly why I use green tip.
1 minute.
And we don't call it spray and pray around here. We call it mag dump mode. Because we do be dumping some mags. Not only is it mag dump mode, but we also have an emoji over there on Twitch specifically for it. Lack of aiming skill? You're not wrong.
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
Yeah, to me, it's all a math game here. The volume of 5.56 that I throw their way over the long run says that I should win that battle. It's like Vegas odds. We try to play at the house odds by just throwing so much stuff at it. Reason I'm a 5-time expert, all within 1 point of max score. Well, there you go.
Spread out.
Oh, I'm 5-time expert. Droney, what's going on? Droney. Brother, oh, did I bring my scope with me? I forgot my scope. Oh, well, looks like we're going to be using these old eyes to try to get it done here then. Have I mentioned it's probably about time that I go hit the eye doctor as well? It's going to be interesting here. Oh, yeah. Hey, there we go. Mag dump mode mug is up there in chat, guys. Make sure that you hit exclamation point enter up in chat. Get entered up into that giveaway. And thank you so much, Steven Riffle, for gifting that to our chat. Ever so generous, Mr. Riffle. Big superstar here. There we go. Shadesy's entered. Sergeant 0311's entered. Guys, spam that chat. Enter. Get that mag dump mode, Ghostface. Do we want to go get nuts over here? I feel like we should go get nuts. Whoa. And my frames are a little hurting here. Ooh, yeah. It is like when I ADS on a bad dude. We're definitely feeling it. Little bit of a performance hit. And I'd heard this from some people over in the Discord. Has anybody seen better performance with the patch? I'd like to know what we need to do. I'm kind of feeling like I need to bump up. Let's see here. I think maybe my mouse sensitivity on ADS might need a little bit of a bump up here. But is it just overall? Maybe it's overall? I feel a little sluggish. There. I bumped up the mouse a little bit.
Hey, Tango.
Yo!
Tango, do you want my 1.6? I'll grab an optic off one of these guys.
No. Man, keep the 1.6 here. I work really well with the iron sights here. But yeah, if you guys can keep me safe from further threats, that'd be great. Mouse sensitivity is definitely feeling a little muddy right now. And it's at a sweet spot where if I click up my mouse, it's a little too high. If I click down my mouse, it's a little too low. Might need to do a little bit of tweaking on that. Let's see here. So Jarhead had to reduce the graphics to get more frames, and my frames are kind of hurting, man. My frames are a bit dog water at the moment. See, I know the whole Marine thing is one shot, one kill, and I can respect it. But I will mag dump until the threat is down. And then even more so as they're in the ground. Got to get those just make sure shots as well. because we're just making sure around here. Oh, yeah, who picked that up? Hey, Sergeant 0311 there picking it up. Hey, there we go. Getting that sweet mag dump mode mug. All right, just a flesh wound. I think we can run with that. I need to go find some Green Berets and try to rob their pockets. We want that ATC key, if we can get it. Cthulhu accuracy by volume? That's... You understand me. You get me. You guys watch me once I get a belt fed in my hands. I'm going to have an assistant gunner just to bring around the rest of my ammo with me. It's going to be so heavy. Yeah, mouse is feeling definitely a little muddy. I wonder what happened there. Maybe some of my settings got reset? Did you guys have to tweak back your settings after you updated? Oh, boy. Okay. Yep, there it is. There it is. Sorry, gents. I'm going to need to get back to base here. There it is. Y'all can continue mission, though. I'll try to come back. Woo! We are frame tearing like crazy. All right, let's see if I can get over here and turn off my frame gen. That is a symptom of my frame gen going haywire. So I got to turn off the frame gen. What happens if I just dial it back to auto? Is it going to be playable still? Okay, auto. I don't think it's... Oh, it just kicked on. Yeah, you guys saw that, right? Ooh, that is definitely frame gen turning on. Okay, so it's frame gen itself. I can't turn it down to a lower level. We're going to have to go frame gen off. And I hate doing this. Maybe we had the game open too long here. Okay, and right here we're pulling like 30 frames with frame gen turned off. Hey, that's actually... Okay. Okay. The frame rate's not looking all that great, but this is better than it was before. Loot runs are where you get lighter over time, and I'm just dropping loot, yeah. Just spraying ammo straight out of my bag. Ooh, where's he at? He's dropping some saucy language on me. Enemy can hear the jingling from all the ammo in the pockets. It's a dead giveaway. All that loose ammo I got up in my pockets. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry guys. Frames are kind of a problem right now. There you go. That's why I use 60-round magazines. But we're going to stay with it. Just surrender. There he is. Hiding in the door. Imagine needing to pick up spent links. Oh, yeah. Police up brass. That would be gnarly. Hands across Le Mans, try to find all that stuff, clean up your brass. Woo, yeah, definitely. Definitely need to bump up this mouse sensitivity. It is too dull. Too dull at the moment. Let's hit ATC after this. Just a little... There you go. Shooting up 2 floors there. Grenading all the way up. Beautiful. This place has been run through somewhat recently. A lot of doors open that normally shouldn't be open. All right, I'll take your suture kit. One of those needs to be replaced with my kit anyhow. Bunch of Jukov stocks. What's this guy talking about my mother for? Oh, gnarly SVD. Hell yeah, there we go. Let's go. I'll kill you. Okay, so you had to reset, delete shaders. There might be some tweaking I'm going to need to do here. We'll save that for next time, though. This might be a little rough, but this is still playable. Hopefully it's still streamable. Is it coming over like absolute dog crap to you guys? I don't think I'm going to be able to turn frame gen back on until I restart game, so I do want to give it kind of a, you know, a good college try here to get back to a base or a cop. Yoda helped you out? Okay, so yeah, you guys got the ticket as to... Oh, this has been hit, of course. You guys got the ticket as to what to change up here then. Ooh. That shot came close by. I ought to take out my Dragonov, see who I can check out down there. We're looking okay on Twitch, says Droney. Good to know. Good to know Twitch is holding up. But just barely, it feels like. It is definitely, definitely framing up here. Okay, so we did get that SVD. How much do I have in the mag here? Were they generous? We got 19. Let's see who wants some. Where are we at? Who's shooting at us? Oh, that's way out. Okay, let's go. Oh, keep going. Okay. Oh, hi. That impact looked a little off from where I was aiming. Now, where did homeboy go? Oh, this scope is freaking me out, man. Yeah, it's eye-cupping me. Everything goes black there. Remember, boys, flies spread disease. So keep yours closed. It's a good pull. That's a good pull there. Big fan, Band of Brothers. YouTube, it feels like you could use a few extra K in bitrate. Hey, Cthulhu, so I think there's a discussion to be had there. I think that discussion is, how much bitrate could I pump up? What is happening with my 0? There we go. We got one hit out of there. I was dead on that sucker for sure there. Hey, Wolf Hunter coming in. What's going on, sir? He says, how you been, brother? Haven't been able to hop on stream for a bit. Good to see you on back here, man. Welcome back to you, though. We have been doing a bit of a rotation amongst a few games here that has been really, really fun, guys. And I think I found a good pace for that. Squad, Ready or Not. I think both of those have felt really, really good. And I want to get those in rotation kind of on a regular basis. Ooh, are they starting to pop up back in the building again? That's intense.
Put your hands in the air and walk towards me, asshole.
Oh, okay. I see what happened there. That was a ricochet. That was a ricochet in that dude's body. That's why it was looking like my 0 was all jacked up. But no, that was passing through. Woo, I am on it tonight, boys. No one-shot, one kills here. 5 left up in the mag. Might have to fight my way out of here the good old-fashioned way. Oh, beautiful takedown. This SVD does actually tack drive pretty well, man. This thing is pretty gnarly. Oh, high. There we go. In the face. Iron Fuzz coming in with that follow there. Iron Fuzz, how you doing, sir? Keep missing on the point and click adventure Cthulhu. The point and click here, not so good. It's not so good. Okay, quick scan with my bad eyes here. Looking fairly clear, not picking up on any targets. Of course, maybe some out there in the corner. Not worried about those guys. Want to make it down to ATC. So let's switch out. We're going to fight it out of here with the old M4. Making the move here. Oh, man. I am seeing my frames getting down into the 20s. That is ugly. It's not feeling terrible, but it is looking not maybe the best. Okay, get out to the ATC, do some good stuff there. Do a quick jump back here to base, and I'll need to restart the game. Hopefully that doesn't become a very common occurrence. I would like that to get less frequent, not more frequent. We've been having that issue here in 0.3. But I wonder if it's just me. Maybe I need an update somewhere. I thought that I tried that already, though. NVIDIA. Keep an eye on some other stats here. I want to see if my GPU, CPU are getting hit. I'm not really seeing it there. I think it really is just kind of optimization with the game. It's not, I'm not straining my hardware here. Yeah, they don't seem to be getting overtaxed. Let's see, these issues are keeping a fair few people away from the game. Yeah, then I think that's something that should be priority number one, man. Whatever they can do to make this game more playable for people is only going to help with the numbers. I know a lot of people had a bad experience in 0.1 with not being able to run the game. That was when it was at its most, woohoo boy, its most unoptimized. And people from that time frame just need to give it another chance, you know. But maybe if it were in a little bit better shape than it is right here, I'm not feeling the frame love tonight. I need to do some work. Mustang Lad's on a 1070 with no problems. Man, that's a few generations back too. Holy cow! What kind of frames do you generally get when you're doing that on a 1070? Yo, there we go. We got, is that, okay, is it Juski or is it going to be Yuski coming in with that follow there on the purple side? What's going on, Yuski? Welcome to you. Please correct me if I'm wrong. All right. Second floor. What do we got? Dead guys.
Dropping in before production gets going at work.
Yo, Kyle the Rabbit coming in. Yo, 3 months in a row there for Kyle the Rabbit. Thank you so much, sir. And probably another good time to point out, guys, Kyle the Rabbit hanging on for 3 months in a row. He's 3 months out of 8 on his way there to becoming a fully coined member of the unit. Thank you so much for the 3 months, Kyle. Great to have you aboard here. It has been a blast. And it will continue to be so. So that 3 months, that 8 months is going to come quick. I know it. Okay, so it's going to be Juski, or is it Jusky? Juski with a J. We got you, sir. All right, I want to find some good gear here. ATC. Maybe not a whole lot around. Oh, kicking that sucker open with authority. Yeah, I like it. Got another one kick. Nope. Nope. Failed breach. Kyle the Rabbit, miss hanging out for full streams, but on my night shift stint for work. Oh, no. Okay, so that's when it doesn't work out then, huh? When you're on the night shift getting out there? There we go. We could have some medicals here. Okay, so Mustang Lad is hitting 60 to 70 with FreeSync turned on. That's actually pretty decent, man. That's very decent. Rocking a 1070, getting 60 to 70 frames. I mean, that's what I get on a 4070 Ti Super. With my frame gen turned on. Oh, an M2. Yes, please. Let's get real heavy here. And now I'm definitely going to have to walk my butt out of here. Let's see, what would be the better option? I could go to Savannah. That would be pretty good, although Delta 3 is going to be closer. Yeah, perhaps Delta 3. Waddle my way out of here. And then take the flight back. That's going to be better. Oh no. Cthulhu saying not to alarm me, but for a brief moment, the stream did a cartoon robot thing. Like a CD skipping, that ain't good. I did see my stream frames start to drop, and that is definitely a bad thing there. I don't know what would have caused that, though. That's usually my GPU or my CPU getting absolutely pinned. But that doesn't normally happen during gameplay. At least with Gray Zone. That has not happened in a long, long time. Mustang Lad is hitting that 14900K CPU. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Walking straight over this log. No problem, guys. All right, so mobility has, in fact, gotten better. That's a good one there. Small trees, still in the way. Small trees and bushes, yeah. You're going to clip over bushes. That's fine. But on the ground there, those logs, no longer a problem. They will not trip you up. You're not going to be stubbing your toe. Oh, wait. I need to find a way out. I might actually have to go to the... Am I going to be able to pull myself up? We'll give it a shot. We'll see. I'm heavy, but we'll see if I can pull my heavy ass over this fence, over this wall. Kyle the Rabbit, yeah, can't say no to the pay bump for a few months to build the winter nest egg. Hey, that is... I can't fault you for that, man. I cannot fault you for that. Get out there and do great things. I didn't actually give you guys my good news, man. I got great news at work. So we got a pay raise at work, but not just any normal pay raise. We got an out-of-cycle pay raise. Which means it was just like not the normal, hey, we've reviewed you and we think you deserve more money. It was, hey, we think you're doing really good things here. I think we're going to give you a pay raise right now and not anybody else. This is like, it's unheard of. These things do not happen very often in my industry. So that was very, very welcome news. Things are definitely going to get a lot more comfortable. Oh, I can't get up over there. Okay, I am too heavy. Let's go get moved up here. So yeah, that was welcome news. My day has been very, very good with work and all that. It wasn't my boss who came to tell me this. It was my boss's boss, and so that's always very welcome. You know, when your boss's boss is giving you a call it could go one of two ways, right? It's either very, very good or very, very bad. So I'm very happy that it was on the very, very good side of things. So that was good. Kyle the Rabbit says, change the stream name as Sugar Tango Papa. If only. If only. I wish it were enough to just make me wildly, independently wealthy. That's the dream right there. Iron Fuzz coming in with a congrats. Thank you so much, Iron Fuzz. Appreciate that, sir. It definitely feels good to be recognized at work, doing good things. I want to keep those good feelings going. Which unfortunately means I cannot quit my job anytime soon to start streaming full-time, guys. I wish it were the case. But we got to go keep on doing great things for our country here. I can't get up over here either. We're going the long way. Tidbits coming in. Congrats. That's always good. 100%, man. Yeah, thank you so much, Tidbits. It is definitely a good sign that we're doing good things at work, that they're not planning on firing me anytime soon. That's a sigh of relief right there. Yeah, here we go. So Cthorlu, yeah, GG. So on that bright note, you can afford to upgrade to War Rig 2. What? Wow. Oh my God. That shot, first of all, didn't hear that until the end. That was like his first shot, man. He just lined me up for the shot there. Those alien autopsies are starting to pay off. They are, Red Deck Atheist. It turns out you're really good at dissecting those gray little dudes. They take note. Ty Barry's coming in. Good evening, Mr. Oliphant.
Emotional damage.
Kyle the Rabbit with the emotional damage.
Sir, did you see that shot? What the heck kind of shot was that? That was also like really, really.
Right in the armpit, right where my plates would not stop that. Perfectly placed on the very first shot. Let's see here. I can't just go back to base. Hey, hold on a sec. The Lord 69 is over there on the vertical. Hopefully you're still over there, Lord. Did I say Lord 69?
That's what
Lord
she said.
96. Long time. Couldn't see you play. I was up in fight camp. Just got home. Hey, homie's been hanging out in fight camp. Good to see you back here, man. Hopefully fight camp went well. Hopefully your ears are still intact, but perhaps just a little bit more cauliflowered up there. Yeah, hopefully you had a good time. Let's see here. Ty Barry's hacker. 100%. That was a hacker. Yeah. Womble died as well? What? Shadesy? Oh, no. Dude, save yourself, man. We will come back. We will come back here. I'm going to try Bronco. I'm going to try Bronco. I'm going to try to nude run it. Let's see how well this goes. I'm going to nude run it, but I'm going to follow Womble. Let's see what he's doing here. Come on, get me out of here. Get me out. Shadesy's holding his post. All right, brother. We are on the way. I cannot believe that, man. It's just like I was happy, bebopping along. We were talking about great things. Then all of a sudden, I'm dead, and I heard the shot afterwards. So that was definitely single shot straight into my body. Okay, so he's going long way around, service gate style. I too shall follow. We're not going to go in this way here. Mustang Lad is the golden BB. Right in the tickle zone, says online cheaters. I'm going to call that the tickle zone now. That is it, man. Because there is just some way that the AI can find the way to get straight up in between your front plate and your rear plate. And it was an M2, so I don't think I have a side plate, right? No, I'm not rocking side plates on that thing. He found just the right place, and it is the tickle zone. New idea for a t-shirt, by the way. I'm going to have to work on that design. I'm thinking about it. The tickle zone. All right, where'd he jump in at? Oh, he's going the long way around. Long way. Okay. I'm guessing we are thinking that the airfield entrance is cleared out. Yeah, he must be working his way to airfield entrance over in the front. Good thing is I do have my body marked, so that's not going to take us too long to get out there. He's hitting airfield entrance. Dude, he's not going all the way out there, is he? No. He's jumping the fence line. Yeah, he's not going through the front. That was quite the unceremonious shot at me, though. There he is. Okay. He's putting off something. That's probably my shitty graphics here. He's putting off like a dust as he's running. Online cheaters, I like that, man. I'm going to keep that in mind. The tickle zone. Ah, they got me right in my tickle zone. Okay, catch your breath because you're going to have to jump this fence line. There we go. And if only I had that the first go around. Now I'm not naked. We're defensible on fully automatic with 30 rounds in the magazine. Got to head straight back for my my body. Yo, Stream Hub, what's going on? Stream Hub coming in over there on kick there. On the green side of things. That developer dust he's putting out, says Cthorlu. Yeah, he's soaked in developer dust. It's what gives him his magic powers. I got a green beret here. All right, green beret, what have you got? AK-12 is what, 545? Yeah, we could switch out. I'll take your 545, and then would you happen to be holding on to... he's just got dog tags. He doesn't have a key. I was hoping he'd have a key. There we go. 30 in the mag. I like it. White shirt. Tickle zone. Dyed in red like a wound. Tickle zone written in typewriter font. Okay. I'm liking these design cues. You got good taste, man. Good taste in design. Oh, is that me there already? That's where I died. Just hanging out. Shadesy's hanging out.
I'm just gonna hold my post.
Thank you, sir. Looking good. Looking good there. I suppose I could just go ahead and drop everything here. Yeah, we'll just take it all back up. He done good. Shadesy lived to see another day. Just had to wait for us. Okay, Charlie, Mike. I thought I saw somebody standing up there. Must have been my imagination. Those were the trees. Womble, your body's gone. How did that... Womble, did you die on the way out? Womble, do you need help trying to find your body? Surely it did not just disappear. Online Cheater says also where you can see the armpit showing where the tickle zone has been hit. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I'm going to have to, like, simulate maybe a bullet hole or something there. Wait, we're getting marks. Did Womble die all the way up there? Did you die at the old service gate? Is that what happened? Oh, dude, I don't even know what's happening there. Yeah, my mouse sensitivity ADS has dropped, I think. It is moving slow AF. I gotta really whip my mouse around. Found it, found it. Where are you at? Hold on a sec. Work my way back to you here. You're down at the bottom of the hill. Working my way back. I'm a little heavy, Womble, but I'm on the way. Looking at the post before. Yeah, Yeah. Get all those design cues. I'm liking those. White shirt, red zone labeled with dotted lines and whatnot, showing where the front plates don't cover. Yeah. Simulated bullet hole, deeper red dye from a hit. I think we got a hit on our hands. No, wait, what? That's your body? What is happening here? Okay, so they took away the clipping. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, he located it. That's nuts, dude. Oh, I am definitely going to tag my body again. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm tagged up. I do not want that happening to me. I'll bet you that's a factor of them having taken off some of the clipping from the logs and all that. That definitely feels like a byproduct of that. His body ended up clipping up into the dirt pile. Very interesting. Wow, that's a hazard. Yeah, you can lose your body like that. Okay, so still shuffling my way out. Somebody's getting in some action up there. Actually, no, we got somebody down at ATC. Who is that? Oh, that's Womble all the way down at ATC. Roger. Okay, so Shadesy and I are going to work our way out of here. I'm going backside of the barracks. This can cause some trouble. Hopefully not too much drama. Oh, somebody just died? I'm hearing weird sounds there. Is that just them getting hit by the suppressed shots? They're sounding like they're getting murked in silence. Womble's so fast, I swear he has ender pearls sometimes. He is moving, dude. And I'm not entirely certain what his mechanics are. If he's going drugged up or what. But he moves. Oh! Getting a little tagged. I definitely can't see people too far. Near threats, I got him. Oh, yeah, come out. I saw you. Somebody else is wounded in there. There we go. Yeah, dude, Womble runs around everywhere as well. He's got the endurance of a cheetah. Oh yeah. Corner. Oh, I am banged up here. Terrain was hungry. It has nothing to do with the clipping, says Redneck Atheist. The earth was taking him back in. All right. Yeah, we got dinged up a bit. Absolutely zippered that one dude. That guy that was over, was he up in the tower? I've got some hair on my nose or something. Yeah. Yeah, that guy got it pretty well. Okay, yeah. Our blood definitely got to a dangerously low level. Golly, it's also popping off around me. We gotta patch up online cheaters. Here we go. Bendy vision mode activated. Gotta dig these bullets out of me. Every single friggin' organ is trashed. I hope I brought enough. I picked up an extra suture kit. I might have to dip into my extra suture kit. Ah! My colon ain't feeling so good, Sarge. Yeah, I do apologize, gentlemen. This probably isn't the best place to be doing this. Could be better. All right, blood is still working its way up. Hydration is pretty trashed. Not bleeding anymore. We are pumped up here. Okay, top end is good. Bowels are good. Probably just use a little bit more blood. Because we are just a bit bendy, and I can move. Whoa! All right, that's feeling a lot better. Beautiful. Losing that much blood is like getting drunk for free. Yeah, it turns you into a cheap date, that's for sure. That's why they got to give you a cookie when you donate blood. I just donated blood all over the ground. Last man, last man, last man. All right, Savannah, here we come. We're going to Savannah. I'm going to start running all over these logs just to see how they affect my movement. Oh, brother, he is getting some. Yeah, here's another log. Feels good. That definitely feels a lot more natural. We can step over logs just fine, but we're still like rustling up against bushes and trees and stuff. And there, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't know Womble lost his sub there. Mountain Man B gifting a sub, heading straight over to Womble, smack in the forehead. Mountain Man B, thank you so much for the support there, man. And I'm sure Womble appreciates that. He would vocalize it if he could there. There it is in chat. That is awesome. Now, you guys can hang out with no commercials. Probably super handy if you're running with me here that we don't have commercials. Stream sniping gets a little difficult if you got to sit through a bunch of ads. No, Mountain Man B, you are awesome, sir. Thank you very much. All right, so frames, frames have been dog crap, but it hasn't been too bad playability-wise. All right, game plan.
FBI, open up!
Yo, Mr. Wild, where have you been all my life? What is going on, sir? Mr. Wild has made his way on. Don't do it. Don't do it to me here. Not here. Not now. I'm like right there. Audio died. It's the game, I think. Womble, it's happening to me. I don't know if audio died for you in game. Okay, I'm going to safely end deployment. Gents, try to find me on the other side here. We got to restart. Wait, Ghostface, no comms? No comms on stream? Did my mouth audio stop on stream? I know game audio looked like it had stopped for me. External audio interface driver glitch out, says Nico. Very possibly. Huh. Very possibly. I might have to go back and look at what my stream was looking like right there. I know I was talking, so I don't know if my audio dropped out. Not just game, we're talking stream audio. Oh, boy, okay. Yeah, we may have just had a bit of a, I don't know if that was an internet issue or something there. Okay. Okay, cool. Mr. Wild coming in, where are my stripes? I just redid my Prime sub. Do you not have your stripes? It does say you are a founder. Mr. Wild is a founder for us. 5-month subscriber there. Where's your badge, though? Do you need to select your badge? Tidbit says I was talking to space and not y'all. 140 to 142 in. Okay. I'll be looking at that then. That's a little bit more worrying. That was not the game. That was stream itself. Luckily, it came back, though. I don't think we dropped anywhere. So, I'm going to have to see what I can do here. I think there's probably some things that need to get updated. I know OBS is probably horribly out of date. I have been denying the update for several times now. You know, OBS is one of those things you do not want to update on the same day that you stream. So I have to find a good off day to update OBS and do a bunch of tests, make sure that everything still works. All right, guys. Before I jump back in, I'm going to go hit the restroom. I'll be right on back here. There we go. Music is playing for us. All right, guys, hang out. I'll be right on back.
Booty sweat, popping ass open.
I'm in danger!
You guys are hitting me with some like absolute bangers of a song as I'm standing at the toilet trying to pee, and I'm just like doing a little dance as I'm.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Nah, I ain't got time to bleed. Let's see. Okay, so that was Womble hitting me up with the remix of the Mohicans. All right, guys. Here we are. Mr. Wild says that his chevs aren't selectable. What? Reduced to a slick sleeve over founder tag? No. I do see. Wait. We got the Prime Gaming crown. Surely not. No, my man. You are a 5-month subscriber here. You should have your chevrons available to you at 5 months for sure. Let's see here. What did I miss out on? Let's see. 360 no scoping in there is not recommended. Yeah. That's not a game that we play there. Especially when it's your own bathroom, right? If you're maybe in a public restroom, maybe, you know. If you're in the barracks, perhaps. But in your own bathroom, you don't play games. Don't play games. It's serious business. Okay, where were we then? Let us get back into server here. Hopefully Shadesy and Womble can track me on down. I don't know how they do it. They're pretty damn good at finding my servers here. Yo, guys, do you hear that? We got the freaking predator out there in the jungle. Oh, dudes. So speaking about how you can do fun things to extend the game and all that, guys, Escape from Tarkov does those like developer events all the time, man. They like develop an entire update that's like seasonal and all that. Do you guys think that Gray Zone Warfare could do something like that as well? do like some seasonal events. Mountain Man B says constant crash to desktop for me since the update. That is unfortunate. I'm having issues as well, man. Okay, so I'm gonna get into my graphics. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, and it looks like I'm still at my normal graphical settings here. Some of these I might need to tweak down on, maybe if I want to bump up some of the frames here. Let's go ahead and take object quality down to high. Yeah, the epics here, let's notch it down a little bit. Maybe we'll squeak out a few more frames. I feel good with highs being the highest that I go on those. And then I'll turn my frame gen back on. And fingers crossed, do not break the game. It's in the trees, Cap. Ghostface, it's out there in the trees somewhere, man. Okay, M2, SVD, we push on over. A little bit of money there. Okay, EMT got kind of thrashed. Very thrashed, in fact. Let's fully do up these suture kits. I know I've been hoarding these for a reason. And a couple bloods. Actually, this S-band. Let's get rid of this S-band, too. And the tourniquet. There's no need to just go in with just the 2 stack on the tourniquet. We could do that. Tourniquet, S-band, and a couple bloods. All right, couple bloods. S-band. Tourniquet. Oh, great. No, lost them. Lost them in the stack here. All right, I like putting these in very specific areas. All right there. Hey, Tyler, what's going on, sir? Tyler making his presence known. Coming in with the 10 gifted subs. Psych Ward 4288. What's going on, sir? Thank you so much. Tyler, brother. I feel like I don't get to see your face here anymore, man. What's going on, sir? Taking a look at our goals here. We're getting closer there. We got 30 more new subs to go before we do that giveaway there, so keep an eye on that. Thank you so much, Tyler, getting us that much closer. Dropping the 10 bomb on us. Tyler, what you been up to, sir? Okay, so the EMT looking nice and fresh there. QR kit still looking okay. Who's getting shot? Where the hell am I? I'm back at base, right? That should not be happening. Mustang Lad, did you see they have the AK-50 in EFT? I did see that. I did see that. I've not had a chance to play with it. Is it in-game right now? Because I did know that it was definitely working its way on in there. That must have been with the last wipe, huh? I feel like I was needing something else here. What was I doing? Ah, ammo. I need ammo. Let's go, Gunny. Green tip it up, my man. Or as Jarhead would say, this is a crutch. We're going to crutch it up here. Yes. Yes, we like the crutch of our green tip ammo there. Mr. Wild, as in the AK guys lifelong project, yes, that is the very same. They got Mr. Brandon Herrera's AK-50 up in Escape from Tarkov. How about that? That's an accomplishment there. He has a gun in a video game. Very cool. DayZ is in shambles? Why? What's happening in DayZ? Okay, wait. So, wait, they had that in Call of Duty? They had the AK-50 in Call of Duty? The newest update totally messed up the game. What in the world happened there, man? Hey, Tidbits9 coming in with that resub for 2 months there. Thank you so much for the 2 months, Tidbits. Working your way up there, my man. The server is grinding. The server you're grinding is locked up. Oh, so we've had a very technical issue then, huh? This is not gameplay stuff that's gotten screwed up. It's your actual server. Okay, so Shadesy has made it in. Not sure if Womble has made his way on in here. Let me do a double check of whoever's back at base here. Brandon K is here. That's me. Too bad the fidelity can't get pushed in any further here. Cards. And that should be Shadesy that I'm looking at. Captain is over there, over in the corner. Good old Bohemia. Aha. Okay. It's the game creators, or at least that's the server owners that are blaming. So Bohemia, yeah, doing the Arma base to it, right? Or does Bohemia do DayZ as well? Shadesy had the server hop 5 times. So it takes you guys a little bit to get in here then, huh? All right, well, where were we then? We hit Nerith. It's now getting to be nighttime. Let's see. 2200. Let me go ahead and put on my good old night vision here. I do need to bring my scope with me. There we go. Keep that on hand. But I think in other cases, we will rock with what we got here. DayZ standalone's made by Bohemia. Got you. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought that they made Arma. And then I thought that... So DayZ was the mod to Arma. As a mod, was it made by somebody else? Nico coming in with that Arma 2 mod. So I'm always of the mind that, like, you know, it takes somebody external to the developing studio to do that mod. It was a third party. Okay, so it was a third party. And I guess just Bohemia picked it up then, huh? I wonder if they bought the rights to it. Do you think they bought the rights to it? Those guys probably made some pretty decent bank then. That's pretty cool. All right, we got to go hit up someplace else here. Looks like Fort Nerith over here. We got like 3 dudes right around it, 4 dudes. I want to, what's going to feel good? It's been a while since I've taken Midnight Sapphire. There are a couple homies straight up in Midnight Sapphire, though. So let's go take a look at Tiger Bay. Tiger Bay's looking pretty clear. Closest blueberry is all the way up at north. Yeah, let's go hit Juliet, too. Take down some Tiger Bay.
Raven, wheels up for
Feeling that. Mr. Wild says, yes, they paid. Those dudes made some decent money. I would be curious. Am I seeing things? I must be seeing things. All right, this is us. Let's go, boys. Yeah, how about that? So you mod one of your favorite games that you play. And then the studio's like, hey, can we buy the rights to that? That's pretty badass. That's pretty cool.
Ready up, we're taking off.
Nico coming in, which is kind of nice because typically when using modding tools, you also give up your rights. Yeah, that's a very good point. So if you're using modding tools, then you don't actually have rights to that IP, technically. Well, I would say that's very generous of Bohemia, then. And I mean, honestly, that probably maintains some goodwill with the player base. You don't want to screw the developers of a very popular mod by just shafting them and saying, nah, you know what, that's ours. You don't own the rights to it. I've got UNLRA2 here at Tiger Bay to do. Oh, do you? Okay.
30 seconds.
Let's go do UNLRA2. So go ahead and drop a marker where you want to go. I know we got to go hit up the different checkpoints. Those are the internal checkpoints, right? So like where homie's at up here, FAE8, I think that's probably one of those that you need to go to. If I recall UNLRA2 correctly. I might be completely wrong. But yeah, Shadesy, mark them out, man. Let's go do them.
Spread out.
All right, I am night visioned up. Oh boy, my frames are all over the place. Okay, frames are looking pretty decent now. Night visioned up, still steady. Oh, I'm probably not going to be able to see your guys' markers here. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Let me... We want to get the squad going. Let me get you homies on here. There. Wobble's not in another server, is he? Oh, he's coming. He's in main menu. All right, now I should be able to see your markers there. If you want to drop anything. Ah, Shadesy, yeah. I got you. We pulled you in. Tyler, looking heckin' majestic tonight. How long did it take you to do your hair? You know what? Actually, this more relaxed style, not that long, man. I get out of the shower. I throw a little bit of leave-in conditioner. A little... Hey, here's the secret here, guys. If you guys want to know what the secret
Bravo
is...
6. Going dark.
Whee! Yeah, here's the secret. That oil that you get to, like, soften up your beard smells really good. I find it in, like, a tobacco kind of smell. Ooh. There it goes. My frames just dipped again on stream. I saw that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I saw that. That was bad. Okay, we got something else. We got a deeper issue going on here. I'll bet you that's OBS. I probably need to update OBS and make sure things get fixed up there. Okay, going back. Yeah, the secret for the hair is beard oil. You guys, get yourselves a little bit of beard oil of your favorite scent and run that through your hair. Goes pretty well. It's good stuff. And, oh my God, it just tore my game again. All right. Well, looks like we're doing this frame genless. Is that a word, guys? Frame genless. We're going to raw dog it. We're raw dogging our frames now. Okay. Frames are back to being dog water. Here we go. Womble says, I don't do anything with my hair, but I still get asked what I used on it. Hey, there you go, man. That's when you know it's just like perfect genetics. I don't have to do anything. I woke up out of bed like this. Okay, this area is looking fairly decent. I probably should turn on the old IR PEC 15. Oh, crap. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. We're lasering. We're lasering. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's a word used at boss. You guys understood what I meant. Therefore, yes, it is now a word. We are going frame genless. I just now discovered this warehouse. Where the hell have I been? Ooh, shotgunners. Shotgunners left side. Sounds like they're going to get grenaded. Okay, cannot see. That light is blinding me. Cannot shoot out the light. Taking some shots at some shadows that I see. What is this, Mustang lad? You do not have Discord set up on that computer? Oh, boy. Womble must have been getting into something here. They tagged him up a bit. Who else is over here? Yo, that guy was just chilling. Might this be a better place to get some shots on these guys? Oh, yeah, we can get up high. We can get up high, but I'm definitely going to have to bust off my night vision. Let's go. Let's go. Where are they at? Oh, please don't kill me up here. Oh, my God. Yeah, of course. Of course. There we go. Yeah. I asked him to please not kill me up there, and he proceeded to go ahead and kill me up there. Mustang Lad, I use TeamSpeak for my flight sim friends, and also it's easy for my dad to use. Yeah, I mean, TeamSpeak, you know, I actually have never used TeamSpeak. I do know that they're going after Discord. They're trying to pick up people from Discord. Oreo58 spoke too soon. Man. All right. So, got to go get my stuff back here. I think Harrison, close enough for me to get out there. Right? Maybe not. No. Base camp, fly it out there. I don't think Harrison's as close. Frames, real rough. I'm getting like 13, 12 frames a second. What is happening here? And oh no, I wasn't marked. Okay, but I'm by a warehouse there. We go Juliet 2.
Roger. Raven's in the air and heading to base camp.
And get back up into that warehouse. Okay. TeamSpeak was Arma 3 days. Ah, that'll do it. Did they have TeamSpeak built in? Or am I thinking wrong? Hey, look at me up here on these barrels. Bop, there goes my head. When I first started gaming, I used Ventrilo. Oh, I remember the Ventrilo days.
Raven on station, ready to pick you up. Get ready, we're moving out.
Yeah, I do remember the Ventrilo. Ventrilo days, those were good days. Hey, there we go. Fresh Nettles. Where are my notifications at? I must have missed that. Fresh Nettles coming in with the raid. Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys just missed that embarrassing death that I just encountered. That was not brilliant. So if you guys just now came in, hey, good. You guys have good timing. I'm heading back out to go pick up my body. It was a good time. Shadesy telling me that the area's clear. There we go. Yo, Fresh Nettles, what were you up to tonight, man? How was your stream? What were you playing? How's the streaming going? Well, first of all, the game is chewing up my frames. My frames are not good. I am having some stuttering happening on OBS. That is also not good. I think I need to update OBS. What else is happening? Yeah, we're having issues. We're having some issues. But we're pushing on. The game itself has been pretty decent. We've been playing it pretty nicely. You were playing Ready or Not? Hell yes. Dude, Ready or Not is one of those games in my rotation. I love Ready or Not. Embracing the suck. We have been embracing the suck. Yeah, so how has Ready or Not been treating you then, man? Is that something that you play often? Is that
Strap in, we're heading out.
is that one of your mains? One dude left your coma? What? Oh no. Are they giving us trouble over at the warehouse? Arid the best. What's going on? So welcome to you Raiders. Tango Papa Delta here. I am a Gray Zone Warfare streamer of some kind of note. Ooh, I don't want to go that way. That's going to be a bad way. I am a former Army officer. Former paratrooper with the 82nd Airborne. That is a bad guy. Is that bad guy whistling? Hell yeah, there we go. We knife him. We get some stuff here. Ooh, no, nope, nope, nope. I don't want those. Need to still be able to hear. Okay, we're back up here. Yes, where was I at? 82nd Airborne, combat tours in Iraq. I've been out for a little while. Probably a bit longer than I was in. I don't know, maybe about the same time. So definitely a very soft civilian at this point. Glad to have you guys in. Welcome to the channel here. Oh, how you doing? Brandon K is hurting. There's Shadesy. Oh, crap. I need to go get my meds. We need to get Shadesy back up. Where's my body at? Should have fallen off right here. Okay. Let's loot. Shadesy, hold on, man. I'm coming. Don't you go dying on me. Okay. Good. All right, back on. Let's go. We got to fix up Shadesy. Bring him back. Is he up? Is he still down? All right, examining. Dude, I got you. Severe blood loss. Let's get him. He's still down. It's bugged? What? Like, we can't get him up? There he is. Are you up? Ah, Shadesy, welcome back to life, my friend. Hell yeah, there we go. That's how it goes. What's up, guys? You guys got my buddy back up. Appreciate that. All right, I'm going to go try to clear out that place. Hopefully there's not too many of them left. Those lights are bugging me out. Okay, homeboy's down. Let's see. That must have been the guy that shot me in the noggin. Woo! Okay, still getting shot at. Okay, one more down. Let's see who else is out here. Those lights are bugging me out. I still need to clear out those spotlights. Killing my night vision here. Ghostface kill. At least it's not banjo music. Banjo music would be ominous. Who's that? Okay. Some of these guys, man. Can't tell if they're friend or foe from a distance here. All right, Shadesy. You do your thing and then mark your next position we need to go to. If you're ready to go, we can rock. Mustang Lad, level 37 in this game, and today was my first time just walking out of base and going to the small town close by. 37, you're level 37, and today was the first time just walking out of base and going to a small town? So you've skipped the small town stuff then, huh? All right, going to point number 2. Let's go to point number 2. Start clearing it out over there. Yeah, I imagine you just skipped the small town then, huh? Go past all those tasks that you needed to do. How'd you hit level 37 then? Were you not tasking? Let's see, what's the best way to head out there? Yeah, hit this corner, turn right. We'll do it that way. Oh, super tired here. Ooh, yeah, again, those lights definitely bugging out my night vision. See bodies on the ground. Or maybe not. That might be debris. These things definitely feel like they're a lot brighter now. And I thought that they were supposed to be shootable. That guy does not want to check out. Mustang Lad, yeah, I was, but with the new task system, all you have to do is go to a place to get tasks, so I just never walked there. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you can knock a lot of that stuff out. All right, this street has been laid to waste already. Good sign. Good sign that we can just go ahead and walk straight on up to this checkpoint
I need
here.
some dudes up here who speak American, goddammit. He's making a fucking sweater back here. I'm trying to put Tiger Bomb on this jungle's nuts.
I'm trying to put Tiger Bomb on this jungle's nuts. Let's kick the tires and light the fires. Shouldn't have brought basic stuff in. I was too worried about crashing the desktop again. And so you brought basic stuff in? Better frames, I suppose. Okay, heading to your next point here, my man. So street lights should be knockoutable. And here I go again, making up some words. At what angle? Nope. Nope, not working for me. Okay, so we need to hit these points by 0.5, right? It is now 0.1.
Just checking to see if
Plenty
Ob's
of
got
time
itself
there.
back together.
Is OBS working now? There we go. Mr. Wild coming in with the 1 bit. Thank you so much, sir. Check it in on my OBS. Hopefully we got all of our notifications working. Thank you so much for that, sir. Point number 2, still working. Still working my way down there. Oh, did I see somebody? Yes, I do. Where are those audio cues coming from? One more across the street. Oh, I got tagged. Light bleed from the leg. Grenade out. There we go. Blurps work, but I'm wondering why the notification for Nettles Raid didn't pop up. You guys didn't see it either? So I saw it pop up over on the Streamlabs side of the house. So I just got to see like the info, but I did not see any graphic notification. It could be something with OBS.
Hey, put your hands in the air and walk towards me, asshole.
That sounds high. That sounds high up.
I see you. Come on, is that all you got?
I'm going to get the power of the sun happening here. All right, he's from up high here. He's down. He's not going to bother us anymore. Lamang will be your grave. Oh boy. Okay, so this is pretty close to the mall.
He's moving right above position. He's moving left side.
Is this guy up high as well? Are there stairs in this building? Okay. Okay. That's some audio location for you. Ooh, 3-story. Second deck. Third deck. Might actually be outside on the balcony at this rate. Wow, this building's huge. He'll do what now? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, wow. Click of death at the absolute worst point. Golly. And then he looks like he proceeded to shoot me straight in the heart.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something. Holy crap. Well, I don't think I had my stuff tagged. What's going to be the best way to get there? Iron Fuzz, that was... You've done that click of death? That click of death was super loud. That was an honest-to-God brown pants moment. Okay, so Tiger Bay. I need to get back up in that building. It's probably in that building right there. What's the best way to get out there? Because we've been running all around. But Cannonball run it from Juliet 3, maybe?
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
Can I be that sneaky? I'm going to try it. That sound haunts you? Yeah, that is the loudest sound on the battlefield. It's so subtle. It's so quiet. But boy, is it loud. That was gnarly. I got killed in the 3-story on the balcony facing the street. Point blank from Mosin, man. That would have blown a softball-sized hole out of my back. Okay, so they're moving down to LAF checkpoint 2. I'm probably going to have to take their route back up to go there. So they're kind of going around like the back alleyway there. That's the way that we go up. Mr. Wild did a qual for KC commission, and the RM didn't instruct us to reinsert a mag. So I followed his instructions and went to click after chamber emptied. Did they like that? They got to hear that click on an empty chamber? All right, so we managed to get a knife kill running out here. We might have to do that again. Depending on how our luck holds out. Ooh, it's super dark, too. Let's see, Iron Fuzz. I didn't realize you could tag your gear. I thought you had just had to remember where you died. No, you can tag now. So ever since 0.3, we have gear tags. What you have to do, though, let's see if I can show you in here, if there's anything that I can tag. So you got to right-click on your gear and hit Add Tracking Tag. Add Tracking Tag. So if you have tracking tags on your person, you can do it in the field. Otherwise, you have to do it back at base where you might have some in your locker. And then when you die, there's a little icon that shows up on the map where your tagged item is. So the fun thing is if you do that in PvP, you can tag, say, your rifle, or you can tag the magazine or the scope. And if somebody picks up your gear and runs off with it, you could track them down. So that's fun. You can go and get some revenge on the guy who got you and took all your stuff. Mr. Wild, they appreciated the follow my explicit instructions and do not act on your own that I quoted them. Dude laughed and said that it was sincere. Yeah, they're going to like that, right? You did exactly what you were supposed to do, which for a range safety officer, they really, really like that. So good on you, man. That is exactly the kind of person that you want on the firing range. Mustang lad, I hate hearing that click when at the range, and I know that there's a bullet in the rifle. Oh, yeah, that's a different story altogether. If you have a round in the chamber, oh boy, let's get out of the way. The boys are doing some great things over there. Okay, so this... Well, actually, I'm going to go take this guy's stuff before I go try to gather my gear. We don't want to go completely naked. Okay. Fully auto. I think I still have the target building marked off, but we shall see. Yeah, so if you have a bullet in there and it goes click and nothing happens, God, you hope you don't have a squib. Man, you get a squib, you gotta you're gonna have to take that sucker to a... Oh, I saw a flashlight up there. You're gonna have to take that rifle or other kind of firearm to a... to go get fixed up. Hang fires are never fun. Speaking of, anybody see that bolt gun that malfunctions in the way that if you pull the trigger, it won't fire, but after slapping the bolt up, oh, that is not what you want happening. That is definitely not what you want happening. That's starting to sound like SIG P320 problems. They're mostly light strikes, so nothing too bad, says Mustang Lad. So is that just not igniting the primer? Okay, I got a 3-story somewhere around in this area that I cleared out and ended up dying on. Let's see. 1, 2. Balcony up top. Maybe it's this one. Maybe, maybe not. No, I don't think this was it. Where's all my stairs at? Came out here. Nope. There's a balcony up above me, though. It's dirty not letting the pin hit hard enough. I have a P365. Love that thing. I've been hearing nothing but great things about P365s. I don't know if they suffer from any of the same issues at all. Maybe it's that one down there? Surely. Yeah, I did kind of go north of the checkpoint, didn't I? Oh, crap. He's still up there, isn't he? No, that's coming from the mall. That's coming from the mall. Okay, so this was 1, 2 floors, but I don't think this was the building. Or maybe. Nope, no body. Okay, next building up. Audio's popping. Audio's popping a bit like crazy here. Okay, going one building north. One building north, I think. That was 3-story.
Got your body here, Tango, on this building you were just in.
Oh, roger.
The orangey one.
Ooh. It's got to be up there. Yeah, we're up there, right? Huh. Thought that I had checked out there. Let's see. Maybe it's the other side. Where was the second floor? No balcony out there. Yo, I am just completely turned around. Was it in the back? Oh, it was on the other side of the building. Oh, that's confusing. Okay, guy's dead. Thank you so much for killing that guy. Other side of the building. That's what it is. Okay, drop all these guys here. Boy, that gets confusing. I thought they were just street side. Beautiful. Okay. I thought they were just street side balconies. All right, let's see. Did he get his task complete then? Did you get your task complete?
I just gotta hand something in and then it's done.
Oh, roger. Okay. Where do you want to go? Just have to get it handed in. Good stuff. Probably not that direction. Diamond. Up there? Yeah, boom. Yeah, let's do it. Diamond. 365 doesn't have as many issues. But the Mark 17 or whatever it was ended in Airman's life. So that was the M18. The shorter version, the M17 is the longer slide. And yeah, man, when you have pistols going off inside the holster, that is a bad problem. It shouldn't have gotten to that, man. We've had so much evidence on the civilian side of things of uncommanded discharges, I think is what they call it, uncommanded. That it's really, really sad that it takes the death of a service member to do something about it. That's really bad. Military shouldn't have pushed too hard on that external safety requirement. Maybe they would have had the Glock 45s instead. I have heard through secondary, tertiary sources that the Glock is definitely next in line. They've got their eye on it, should they be canceling the contract with SIG. But I guess we shall see what the results of the investigation are then. Mustang Lad, there was a YouTuber that showed the problem. He rocked the slide and it went off. So I have seen some of this stuff, man. They do like very little, what do you say? Is it 3 millimeters of travel or something like that? So he stuck a screw inside the trigger, cocked it back like 3 millimeters off, and then just touched the slide. You don't even have to do very much. He was just lightly touching the slide and it went off. Slightly depress the trigger. Yeah, not even to the wall. No, not even. Not anywhere close. Yeah, that sounds like some engineering. They need to go back to the drawing board on that 320 and figure that sucker out, man. But my fingers crossed, I'm kind of hoping that they ditch the sucker altogether and go with the Glock 45. 19 X-ray, whatever they're going to call it. In fact, you have the M17, the M18. Technically, this would be the M19, right? M19 works for me. Let's do it. Get that Glock 19 X-ray, the M19. I'm glad they fired their last PR guy. Did they? They should have. He was doing terribly. Mustang lad, that's why I like my 1911 Two World Wars. And man, the 1911, I mean, even recently, has seen some good action. You had Marsoc using the 1911. Shoot, Delta was rocking that 1911 pretty damn late. But yeah, the external safety thing. I don't know why the Army is so hung up on the external safety thing for their pistol like this. I mean, we've been using the Glock in theater for quite a while. Rangers, that's what they use, man. The Glock 19 is their sidearm. So if you're telling me that it takes the level of training that a Ranger receives in order to not negligently discharge a Glock because there's no external safety, I don't think it requires that. Plus, you have like nearly every single police force using Glocks at a period of time. Like, there's data out there. Glock is one of the most used sidearms in the entire world. You have the amount of data. Is a Glock safe or is it not? Mustang Lad says that my 365 has no external safeties on it. See? I don't think you have to have external safeties for it to be a safe pistol. Mr. Wild says, 2 World Wars and a confirmed air kill? Wait. What was the air kill? You're going to have to tell me that story. I don't know the air kill off the top of my head. They should have gone Glock the first time. I mean, the Glock is basically idiot-proof. Okay, Shadesy's running it back. I'm going to go follow him. Oh, stand by. I'll drop a link to the fat electrician. Oh. Okay, so this is something legit. Ooh, I'm going the wrong direction. That's going to lead me into bad territory here. Smurfy's asking, wasn't the ejected pilot? Was it really? Okay, we definitely need to hear the story here. And Mr. Wild, yeah, I see this. So they're not giving you the option for the badge. All right, well, I will look on my end with my dashboard, but it probably will just come down to probably just refreshing at some point. I don't know if that's going to be a log out, log in type of thing with Twitch, or it was just going to take some time for it to work through the system. You know what? I do recall when I had to switch over my badge. So putting on the purple partner badge, it took a little while for it to go through the system. I wouldn't fret on it quite yet, but hopefully, man, they give you your stripes soon. You deserve to have your stripes back there. Yo! Who's shooting me? Nope, don't want to mess with that guy. I'm trying to make my way up to... Oh my God, he is running it. Holy crap, where's Shadesy going? Ooh. I don't have any tags. Don't die. Do not die. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. All right, we're going to try that again. All right, yeah, if you guys are dropping anything for Fat Electrician, please do. I will play that. That story sounds pretty rad. Okay, this guy sees me, but I do not see him. We'll do a little flanking around here. Where Where'd he go? Ah, I see you. I see your silhouette. Somebody else sees me, though. Need to be getting around this. Oh, why? Oh, that's why. That's why. I've been mag dumping without refilling my mags. Okay, Mustang lag. A Kimber 1911 with a tan lower and a black slide. That thing's sexy. That's a sexy setup right there. This guy sees me. I don't see him. My 24/7 Gray Zone Warfare experience. Smurfy, that's why. It all comes down to whoever peeks somebody first, man. God dang it. He got me. He got me combed. I'm combed. I don't even know where I'm at now. My body is long gone. Lost to the world. Lost to the world. Gentlemen, if you could drop a ping on my body, that would be very helpful. Just so I can head back out to it. Whoa! What's up with that? Ghostface Killer, Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot. You're killing me, Smalls. You're not going to die, sir. You got this, I'm pretty sure. Well, you see here? I can always surprise you. Never be certain of anything. Link dropped in. There we go. Plane shot down with a 1911 pistol. No way. Now, I think somebody's on my body helping me out here. I'm hearing shuffling. Or is that just me rolling around? That might just be me rolling around. I don't know. Definitely keeps it interesting. I will find ways to surprise you, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, you know, somebody's out there. Somebody's walking around over my body. There he is. Who was that? Oh, I am up. I am up. I'm trying to get out of the way now. Moving. Look at that. The boys are here to back me up. Let's go. Crawl your ass back over this. Let's go. Yo,
You're hit.
There we
You're
go.
bleeding, man.
All right.
Ain't got time to bleed.
How we doing? We're still shot there. Let's go. Let's bandage that up. Very quick on the medicals. Look at that. My boys got me, man. This is great.
Survive!
Survive! Ah, yeah. All right, blood up. Let's do this. We're back in the game, boys. And then dig these suckers out of my guts. Look at that. That's why you got to get yourself some backup, man. Get yourself a Womble. You'll survive. Womble runs in like Batman, just like flying in from the trees. All right, is that going to do me? Maybe a pain pill here. Yeah. Let's take some of the Paracets. Told you got this. Ghostface, I don't know how you knew. Somehow you knew. All right, give me another blood, and I should be pretty square here. Batman in the jungle. Sounds like the Predator to me. He might move like it, yeah. Smurfy, not the hero we deserve, but the one that we need. Definitely the one that we need. I don't deserve a Womble. I am good. Thank you so much, sir. You are my savior. All right, now I don't know where our homeboy went. He's back up over here, over at Container Dorms. Okay. Moving back to Container Dorms then. Guess I'll go street side. This might be a little bit of a fight to get over there. Let me jump up. Can't jump that. Why not? Too tired? Okay, got to keep my eyes on the screen. Can't be distracted. Let me do myself a favor, though, and take my frickin' night vision off here. Let's not get those banged up. It's almost morning time anyhow. I'd honestly like to see a Batman movie in the jungle. It'd be interesting. That would be interesting. When are we supposed to be getting our next Batman anyhow? Isn't What's His Nut supposed to do another Batman movie? Aren't they doing like The Batman 2 or something like that? And it's supposed to have Barry Cohen as the Joker. I know you guys are kind of divided on the whole Batman thing. But I was kind of a fan of the Batman. I liked it. I liked the style. I liked the emo-y Bruce Wayne. I'm okay with that. Robert Pattinson sequel, yes. Should be going here, I would think. Should be going here very soon. Honestly, there's probably an animated episode or a movie with Batnam. Batnam or something. Batman in Vietnam. Okay, so my M2 kind of banged up. Let me switch it out for a freshen. And then here, EMT. Get these in the exact same spots. Ammo is actually still pretty decent for the amount of time that we've been really running and gunning here. Yeah. Okay. So much crap in here. I've got so much stuff. Spree89, what's going on, sir? Spree89 coming in. Sup, guys? Tango, sir. Are you playing the good old Battlefield this weekend? We are actually playing Battlefield on Thursday. Yeah. So come on back. Next stream, we will be playing Battlefield. I'm going to have to take tomorrow to make sure that I set things up correctly. But thanks to Smurfy, who's up in chat there. You see him there. Smurfy hooked me up with a code to get in on the early access open beta. Yeah, he hooked us up, man. And that was awesome because otherwise we'd have to wait for the open beta, the regular open beta for everybody else. Battlefield on Thursday, Mr. Wild. That is the plan. Hell yes. Smurfy, I hope I see you out there, brother. Ooh, why am I getting the gurgles? Or maybe that wasn't me. President Washington is hanging out here with us. Womble. There we go. There we go. That's Shadesy. Okay, we got everybody. They got drops on Thursday, so watch 30 minutes of someone streaming and you'll get a code for early access. Good point. Good point. Got to turn on the drops again here, guys. We will be doing drops along with that. So in addition, hold on a sec. So in addition to the code that they're doing for early access, they're also doing like in-game items as well, right? So they're doing oh dear God. Was that Shadesy doing that? That was good stuff. But yeah, they're also doing some I think they're doing some skins as well to go along with that. Mountain Man B says, I think you will have drops for everyone if you stream it Thursday. They said all content creators will have drops. They just need to watch 30 minutes to get access. And it's not even content creators, is it? Oh, wait, well, technically it would be content creators, right? Anybody who does Twitch, turn their drops on. Yeah, everybody will be able to participate. That'll be good. That'll be good. Oh my God. No, it Quiero Muchio 1206 coming in with that hello over there on Kick. And hopefully I got the pronunciation okay. Sometimes you guys test me. You guys test my ability. What's going on, sir?
coming in over on the green side there. Smurfy saying, yeah, a couple missions to complete during the beta for some Vic character and weapon skins, plus skins for drops too. Beautiful. Nice. So you guys will be able to pick up some actual in-game skins. This will be good. This will be fun. I'm hoping Battlefield 6 does not disappoint. Should pay off for everybody here. Really excited for that. A Battlefield return to form is what I'd like to see. But yeah, what class are we going to run? Man, I got to get used to the classes again and what they all have to offer. Usually the good old Assault's a great one to run. Medic is really fun, you know, running around, paddling people alive, paddling people dead. Ooh, we're popping again. Popping audio. Engineer is always close to my heart. Fixing up tanks and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think the one that I've never really played all that much was support. Support was not one that I've normally done, although you do get points for like dropping ammo boxes and stuff. So there's a lot of good stuff to be doing in Battlefield, right? Yeah, we're excited for all of it. All right, I'm putting my scope back on here. Do a little bit of longer range stuff. Come on, zoom in. Zoom, 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 zoom. I do not see them, though. Oh, all of these buildings are open. Recon, baby. Put me 1,200 meters away with a JNG 90, says Mr. Wild. Hey, Recon. Dude, sniping in Battlefield is so fun. I think Battlefield was probably one of those games that I started sniping in, right? Call of Duty, I never really did it all that much, but Battlefield, it just felt so good. It felt so natural that for the most part, I could Kentucky windage that sucker and land those super long-range sniper shots. Those were good times. That was way back. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 kind of days. Take me back to that. Yeah, sniping got to be really fun there. Play Recon. Vic, as in short for vehicle. I always say Vic for some reason. Hey, good point, Smurfy. I forgot. Some people might not know what a Vic is. It sounds so natural to me. Yeah, my ADS is definitely turned way down. Holy crap. My mouse sensitivity probably needs to get bumped up a little there in the ADS. I think I did that for my scopes. But I may have overdone it just a tad there. Buddy requested a handicap in a snipe duel. I used the striker shotgun with slugs. Smurfy is saying that they removed the spawn beacon from Recon and has given it to Assault. Very interesting. I wonder how that changes up the gameplay. Because you have Assault who are now able to spawn in closer areas. I do find that very interesting. I wonder how that plays it. Did I put a tracker on? Dan T, I did not. I am risking it, brother. Not a good idea. I don't recommend this. Always put a tracker on. If at least just for the sheer ease to find your body. Yes. Always throw on a tracker. And it also pays off to put a couple trackers in your butt, too. So just in case you need to re-up a tracker while you're in the field. This is great advice. I should probably follow it. I'd be a lot better gamer if I followed a lot more of my own advice. I don't know why I don't. I guess just to make things difficult. Or, you know, always the chance to have some ridiculous content. Maybe that's why. Ooh, everybody's dead. It makes more sense for assaults. Yeah, I could see it there. Like, if you're trying to infill a sniper, man, that's just... For the sake of game flow, I don't feel like that's the best. Smurfy saying it's a major change from the older games. Yeah, I see the logic. Stops the recon sitting and spawning back at maps. That's the way that I'm thinking about that. Give it to assault. So if you're still going to have it in the game, it would feel really good to have assault use it. All right, back to La Casa here.
Confirmed. Raven en route to Juliet 3.
Ah, yeah.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
Yeah, because you get your assault class being able to come back in, and it like comes back in waves then, right? Versus snipers who are able to... God, you got to go and find out where that sniper's spawn point was at. It gets a little cheesy. Personally, I never had a problem with it, but I could see the flow of the game just getting better by moving it to a different class.
Landing, get in, go! Get ready, we're moving out.
Guys, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. This is late stage Gray Zone, guys. This is where it gets difficult. And I really appreciate you all hanging out with us while we're in the lull of Gray Zone. I do think we are going to be sticking to a rotation, though. So it's not going to be all Gray Zone all the time. We are having a lot more fun once we start rotating in our squad, or Ready or Not. We'll be on the lookout for some other ones as well.
Ready. 1 minute.
Watch that link. Yeah, let's pop open the link here. Hold on a sec, guys. It's the air kill, the 1911 air kill. I got to get this popped out. Yes, leave Discord. There we go. All right, here we go. Pull this sucker in. Make sure it's nice and turned up here.
All right, we've already talked about the 1911 on this channel, so you should know that the military version is chambered in 45 ACP. ACP standing for Automatic Colt Pistol, or if you watch the video, you would know that it actually means Anti-Cow Projectile.
Anti-Cow Projectile?
1911 was also
Putting
the
down
only
cows
pistol
with
to
it.
ever be credited with downing an enemy plane.
Hey, Shadesy, thank you so much, man. That was a fun
Once
run.
upon a time on March 31st, 1943, 12 American B-24 Liberator-class bombers would depart on a mission to bombard an enemy-held bridge in Burma. It's worth noting that the B-24s were so dangerous to their pilots and crew that they were unaffectionately nicknamed the Flying Coffin. I feel like a fat version of Eminem.
So why would that be difficult there?
Planes. There's conflicting accounts on what kind of planes. Some
Flying
say it was a
tin can, I imagine.
and some say it was the infamous Japanese Zero. Potato. Nobody cares. Moving on. During this ambush, one of the B-24s would be critically damaged and the crew would be forced to bail out. Amongst that crew was a young Texas lieutenant by the name of Owen J. Baggett.
Hey,
After
from
exiting
Texas.
the B-24 and deploying their parachutes, the enemy pilots would circle back and open fire on the men. 2 members of the crew were fatally wounded. At this point, the surviving members of the crew would do their best to play dead, doing their best to appear to be hanging lifelessly from their parachutes. This time, a single enemy plane would double back with its canopy open, checking to see if all the members of the crew were dead. As the enemy plane approached Lieutenant
might have been a
Baggett head-on,
zero?
he would draw his 1911 and fire 4 shots.
Oh.
The plane would immediately stall out and appear to spiral out of control. I'm trying to tell you that he just parachute no-scoped a fucking plane. You know, I actually think it's a war crime to shoot at somebody while you're parachuting, but it's also a war crime to shoot at somebody while they're parachuting, so those cancel each other out. Either way, this is probably the first time the Geneva Convention got a complaint that the enemy was hacking. The new pistol buff was too OP. I already made every 9mm guy mad in my 1911 video. The ballistics between 45 and 9mm are virtually the same. Cool story. How many planes has it shot down? And I'm not trying to bash on 9mm. I like 9mm. I'm just saying it never took out Starscream's fucking grandpa, okay? And this is the part where people get all mad and they argue. It never happened. A fighter pilot would never open his canopy. Dude, it was World War II. These aren't modern jets going the speed of Mach.
I mean, it could have easily gotten through a canopy, I'm sure.
Open their canopies all the time. There was some pilots that preferred
That's pretty
to fight
badass,
with the canopy open so they could bail out quicker. Oh yeah, well, it's just statistically impossible. No, it's not. In fact, there's an entire entire theory in the aviation community about it called the Golden BB theory. Shit like this
Golden
happens more than
BB.
you
That's
think.
what you guys
Anyways,
were
after
referring
the
to.
crew
Okay,
parachuted
Golden
down to the
BB.
ground, they would be captured and serve as POWs for the remainder of World War II. While at that POW camp, they found a colonel that claimed that he found a downed enemy pilot that had been ejected from his aircraft and had been shot by a pistol caliber round, adding further credit to this story. After
That's
the war,
very
Lieutenant
interesting.
Baggett would make it home and continue to serve in the military where
This
he
dude
reached
is
the
meant-
rank of
hey, he
colonel.
is-
He would then retire to his home
his
state of Texas,
delivery
being the only man
is
to ever
on
win a
point.
quick draw competition
His writing
against
and
a
his
plane.
delivery.
Why do all the crazy stories always trace back to Texas? Most gangster battleship of all time.
Which
the
is why his
USS
shorts
Texas.
just
Audie
absolutely
Murphy, the
blew
most
up, like, straight
decorated
off the
war hero
bat.
of World War II,
Great content
from
creator.
Texas. Lafayette Gene Poole, maybe the most successful tank commander of all time, earning him the nickname War Daddy. The guy they
War
based
Daddy?
the Fury movie off of.
Yes.
Yeah, also Texas. In conclusion, the Colt 1911's rated for people, cows, and apparently planes. Merch store and other links available at thefatelectrician.com. Quackbang out.
There we go. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's good stuff. Getting that kill midair, man, that's something else. Ooh, I need to get off the HLZ. All right, so where were we at, guys? We will be back again. And this AI is running up on me. Back again on Thursday. We're going to be doing some Battlefield 6. So make sure you guys tune back in. This is going to be drops. So if you guys want to get your open access beta, open access, early access, open beta, if you guys want to get your code, stop back on by, watch for 30 minutes. You guys will get your code, get your drops dropping into you. Play some Battlefield 6 with us. If you guys are new to chat, which some of you might still be sticking around from the raid that we had earlier, make sure you guys head on over to Discord. Let me go ahead and hit you all up with that link in chat here. Should be popping up anytime now, guys. Over in chat. Streamlabs is not really working for me, guys. I'm going to throw that out there. I don't know why. But in any case, let's go. Focus in right here. Yeah, why is my Discord link not popping up? Oh, God. It looks like I got some things I got to fix, guys. Yeah, head on over to Discord. Give us a follow over there. Mr. Wild hooking us up. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Wild, I'm going to copy that and get this going back on in here. I don't know why Streamlabs is just being a total pain in the ass for me tonight. Head on over to Discord. Additionally, if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're over on Twitch, that's a subscription. If you're over on YouTube, that's going to be memberships over there. Become a member. You guys will become a member of the unit. And as such, you guys can head on over to tangopapadelta.com and use your 10% discount over there on some great Tango Papa Delta merch. That's a temporary tag there. I hope it stays open up long enough for you guys here. Do appreciate you for hooking that up, Mr. Wild. I do have a permanent one out there, though. I need to keep that on hand just for these occasions. And then as you guys become members of the unit, I have pointed this out a couple times in stream. You guys are working your way up to become fully coined members of the unit. So after 8 months of service with us, you guys get coined up. And I send out each and every one of these myself. They are all hand-addressed envelopes. You guys will get these in the mail from me directly. That is our logo in a 3D relief skull with that maroon enamel beret. On the back side, you guys will notice that each and every one of these suckers are individually numbered, serialized. You guys will see that Mr. Wild there is 014. I keep a roster of everybody over at tangopapadelta.com, so you guys can check out the unit roll call over there. You guys will get to see who's in the unit, who are my coined members of the unit. They're over there, and as soon as you guys are with us for 8 months, or you guys do some great service with us, you guys get coined up and you guys will be on that list there. All right, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday for a little Battlefield 6 action. Twitch, you guys are going to need to stand by. We're going to go find somebody to raid out to. I don't know. Hopefully I can find somebody else on the Gray Zone Warfare channels here. There's not a whole lot of us tonight. It's kind of thin out there. Smurfy, I will see you
on the battlefield, my friend. Thank you so much again for that that code. You are a big helper there, big lifesaver. But yeah, Twitch, you guys stand by. Let's go find somebody else to raid. Everybody else, I will see you back here Thursday, same time. Make sure you guys stick around for this moto video I have as we play out, and we will be raiding out immediately after that. You guys have a good evening, and I will see you on Thursday.